Caitlin Clark's much-anticipated WNBA postseason debut took an unexpected turn after a first-quarter incident left her with a black eye. Less than 2 minutes into the Indiana Fever's first-round playoff game against the Connecticut Sun on Sunday, September 22, 2024, in Uncasville, Connecticut, Clark was accidentally poked near her right eye by Connecticut's DiJonai Carrington as she attempted a pass to teammate Aliyah Boston. The impact left the Fever's star rookie doubled over in pain, clutching her face, but no foul was called on the play. Despite the visible bruise and discomfort, Clark stayed in the game, but the injury set a difficult tone for the rest of the afternoon. Her performance was noticeably below her usual high standards. Clark, who led her team to the playoffs for the first time since 2016, struggled offensively, scoring only 11 points, well below her regular season average of 19.2 points per game. Known for her sharpshooting, she made just 24% of her shots from the field and an uncharacteristic 15% from three-point range, significantly lower than her season averages of 42% and 34%, respectively. At one point in the third quarter, the visibly frustrated Clark hit the bench, slamming her hand in exasperation after yet another missed shot. However, she refused to use the black eye as an excuse for her off night. When speaking to reporters after the game, Clark dismissed the notion that the injury affected her shooting. "Got me pretty good in the eye. I don't think it affected me, honestly," she said. "I felt like I got good shots, they just didn't go down." Obviously, a tough time for that to happen. Although Clark's shooting woes made headlines, she remained a key playmaker for Indiana, dishing out 8 assists. Right in line with her season average of 8.4 per game. More notably, she significantly cut down on turnovers, committing just 2 in the game, a marked improvement from her season average of 5.6, which led the league. Reflecting on the game, Clark acknowledged the challenge but tried to find the positives, saying, "I felt like I battled and tried my best and took care of the ball better than I usually do, which is a positive." This marked a disappointing start to the postseason for the Fever, who were thoroughly outplayed by the Sun in a 93-69 blowout. The Fever's slow start and Clark's uncharacteristic shooting struggles made it difficult for the team to mount a comeback. Now, with a 1-0 deficit in the best-of-3 series, Indiana's season is on the line as they head into Game 2, which will also take place in Uncasville on Wednesday. Clark, known for her competitive spirit and ability to bounce back, remained optimistic about her team's chances despite the setback. "We can win," she said confidently. "It's not anything about the building. It's not about the gym. It's not about the hoops. I have all the confidence in the world in this team, and everybody in the locker room does, and I know we'll be a lot better on Wednesday." Clark's debut season has been one for the history books. The NCAA's all-time leading scorer was the top overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, quickly making a name for herself in the professional league. She set a WNBA record with 337 assists during the regular season while averaging 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 1.6 steals per game. Her impressive playmaking and leadership helped the Fever recover from a rough start to the season, as they went 9-5 following the WNBA's Olympic break, securing their first playoff berth in 8 years. However, Clark's postseason introduction was marred by both the injury and the Fever's struggles to keep up with the Sun. If they fail to win Game 2 on Wednesday, Indiana's season will come to an end, making it a do-or-die situation for Clark and her teammates. Should they win, a decisive Game 3 will take place back in Indianapolis on Friday. The playoff clash between Clark and Carrington also carried some subtext. Earlier in the season, Carrington appeared to mock Clark for exaggerating a foul call during a game in June. The tension between the two players briefly spilled over onto social media, where Carrington seemed to take aim at Clark after the rookie addressed her name being used in public debates over racism and misogyny in sports, saying, "I don't put too much thought and time into thinking about such agendas."